All right, we back with another episode. We don't got time to play around. Today is Sunday, so you know what that means. I already pressed record.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Tiffany. Who the fuck is the Tiffany? Oh.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living."
New MTMJ.
Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish.
New MTMJ podcast with the wife.
So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid.
All right, enough of that. Can't keep getting you going. Let's get this podcast started. MTMJ podcast with the wife. All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 91 of the podcast.
Oh, welcome back.
I am your host
Welcome.
with the wife and the village.
Fuck you.
Partial of the village.
Oh, I'm supposed to be working on myself.
Oh, for real.
Jesus.
No.
Sunday.
You got a 3F limit.
Okay. For what? The first 5 minutes?
Oh, wow.
And then the next 5 minutes, I got 3 more F's.
Oh, for real. That's how you gonna rock.
Replenish your F's.
You got power-ups.
All right, for some reason, people.
Pastor you got that is okay with it. I don't care what pastor you got that think it's cool. I don't care what pastor you got that singing along to their song, cause they
This is some more hate for
want some
Beyonce.
clout. Any of you who are going, why you think that man called himself Jehovah? It was short for Jehovah. When a witch has a coven, it's normally a small thing. Witches' covens are
So
normally 3
look,
to 7 people.
I'm not even going to attempt to try to pronounce her name, but
Tiffany?
that ain't her name.
Why you think that man called
It's
himself
definitely
Jehovah? It was short for
Tiffany.
Jehovah.
Just because it's a P?
Miss Montgomery. How about that?
So you're not going to take our word on it? Not even my word?
Miss Montgomery said, I got saved in 2015. So she's responded to some tweets that folks was putting out after she made that little
Video.
yeah about how she believes that Beyonce is a sinner.
So she think that church girl is about her.
So she said, I used to love
Niggas
Beyonce
in
and
church spend the
Jay-Z,
most.
and I was definitely not saved and hated the church. I also love having sex before marriage, drinking, going to the club, busting bees head wide open if they played with me. So we know what she meant.
And a host
But then
of
she
other
said she
ungodly
got-
things.
She said she
LOL.
got saved and showered against
No.
August
She got
2015.
saved in her shower. In August of 2015.
She got saved.
She got saved in her shower.
Like she did it herself.
Basically. That's what it sounds
So
like.
that was the anointing?
Because
The shower
I'm
water?
crying.
The anointing was that she was able to pay that water bill, so she had her hot water that day and she felt
crying.
saved. Because, what?
Then she said, having compressed my relationship with God by bowing down.
Oh, yeah.
Her fucking language is jacked up.
To Beyonce sense.
Find y'all somebody else to play with. I have the backing of the Lord. So like I don't know, man. Why people keep attacking? Like just because
Your idols will drop dead. Oh,
Huh?
thus saith the Lord.
What happened?
See what I'm saying? So just because you you love
So they not supposed to have
Beyonce's
fans.
you love Beyonce's music takes away from your level of religion. So what y'all think about that?
What music are we supposed to listen to? Just gospel?
I mean, that's what she's saying.
But that's not if she done got saved. Before she was saved, she was going to this Beyonce concert.
Before she got saved, she was doing a lot of ungodly things that she said.
So is this godly? Being as though she's basically exactly.
She judging people. That's ungodly.
Yeah.
Well, high five her in hell.
Thank you.
Exactly. There you go. I like how y'all moved that on. Look at you. Look at you growing up, baby. You moved that one on quick. Normally, you will hang around the top.
DJ Khaled, another one. I need another one.
So adult friendships require an appointment nowadays.
Yeah.
I found that
life
to be
is
true.
life.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, hey, when your next day off?
Yeah, no,
What
for
time
real.
you get off?
Now.
Where you gonna be at?
Now. I'm available now. Now and now.
But what if you're not available to do some of the things that your friends are doing?
Just
Now
get
do they have to
They
make
gonna
an
have to
appointment?
FaceTime me. So I can be
FaceTime?
there.
Not FaceTime me.
No, what I'm saying is you can be available, but not be available to do some of the crazy stuff that they're doing. So
I need you to elaborate
We're
on this
grown,
crazy.
so at this point,
yeah.
say for instance,
If I'm still doing the same thing I was doing 10 years ago,
And
when
what was that? What were you doing 10 years ago?
15 years ago.
I knew he was going to switch it up.
There you go. I'm listening. I'm trying to take 5 years off my age.
but I mean we're all grown. So if you don't want to do something, say I say, hey, I'm going to brunch, and you're like, oh, okay, where you going? I'm going to Sequoia. No, I don't want to go there. I don't like buffets. Okay, cool.
That's me, though.
Yeah.
I don't like buffets, but I love meat.
I love and hate the way you say that.
I know exactly because I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that.
Hey.
Anyway.
Take it how you want to.
Exactly.
But it's just things like, or you say you.
But why
go to
should you have to make an appointment with your just to do
It's
something
not.
with
It's
your friends?
not
really
really
an
an appointment.
appointment.
It's just say. It's just to say it like that. That's
It's just
how
like
it
an
seems.
RSVP.
Like, are you available? You know, sometimes you can be able to just pull up at somebody and be like, hey, we was talking about it in the car. I felt so old.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I'm trying to go such. What you got on the gas? So I got $5. You go everywhere. $5 will get you everywhere. Right now, somebody said, what you got? You like, I got 10. You better get on the bus.
No, ain't no minimum. I mean, ain't
Because,
nothing
like,
below 20.
Come on now. So you do.
But
And sometimes you're not going to make
everybody's
every function.
Yeah, everybody's time.
Or you
ain't
don't
the
want to be
same.
bothered.
I don't want to be bothered.
Then
So,
don't be.
I'm-
That don't mean you love your friends no less. You just don't want to participate.
That part.
And I feel like every time you do things with certain people, it end up turning out that you can potentially go to jail. So I'm just trying to avoid that. So I won't be making no appointments.
Well.
And then when you're trying to make appointments with friends that you know are mature and on your level, you almost get a little bit of shade. So, because look, for instance, right?
I be trying to understand why you can't bring all your friends together.
Exactly.
What's up with that?
Because
if
every
you're an
friend
adult,
not
you
for
should be
every-
able to be an adult in any setting.
Everybody not for
But are
everybody.
you an adult just because you're that age?
But I also was saying a while ago, I think
technically
female friendships are a lot loyal than male friendships.
Male friendships not loyal because your man always trying to fuck your girl.
Not to mention, y'all don't be. We be like emotionally attached to each other for real. Like, for real, we're emotional people, and that's what make our relationships.
Because we can do stuff like this.
Hold up, you missed the other one. It gotta be even.
We can do stuff like that.
But also think
Y'all
vice
can't.
versa. Y'all don't hate each other. Y'all don't hate on each other as much as men hate
That's
on
not
each
true.
other.
I wish I could
You'd
say
be
that to
surprised,
true. Yeah.
sir.
Okay, give me some
That's
examples
not
then.
true. That is
Give me some
very much
examples
not
then.
true.
Because I think the hate that come from men, as it relates to like, I guess their level in life, right? So if I feel like I'm not on your level, I'm just gonna avoid.
Being around you.
Yeah.
Well, why?
That's more like a
I have
pain
friends
thing,
that
though,
are
isn't it?
way
Because-
above me in certain areas, but who will be able to tell when we
Yeah,
out?
but then you will feel ashamed because you don't feel like men feel that way because they don't feel like it's a level
Yeah,
playing
That's an
field.
ego thing. That's private
Yeah.
ego, boo boo.
Yeah.
It ain't that you can't.
And
that's
those
true.
people may be the best ones or the closer ones for you if y'all let go of that ego.
I also believe I think actions sometimes speak louder than words, and especially when it relates to me. I read body language or like how people move, and all it takes is for you to snipe me one time, and I'm just going to avoid it altogether.
Like, I'm off you. I'm good.
I get it.
But his "I'm off you good" ain't gonna be like how I'll be like, yeah, I'm not messing with you no more. His will be, I just, want my answer type of. I'm not gonna.
You're gonna ghost.
I don't see you.
You're ghosting.
I
Ghosting.
You're grown ASS. Do not need to be ghosting nobody.
That ain't true. Sometimes you need to.
And I'll be the one to pull it.
It also ain't nothing wrong with. I'm almost cramped up. It also ain't nothing wrong. It also ain't nothing wrong with ghosting.
But no, you outgrow friendships.
You
And
definitely
that happens.
do.
Once you get older, you outgrow friendships.
And that's fine, but be able to say that.
All
Don't
right.
because if some people don't know how to take you ghosting, they probably just think, okay, you going through a rough patch or you something happened in the family or maybe whatever the case may be, and they'll still be trying to reach out while you just steady ghosting. Why don't you just say it?
If I feel like you're going through a rough patch or something like that, and I try to reach out and I know where you live at, I'm pulling up. Like, you good? Are you all right?
That's what I said I would do, but clearly his friends don't give a fuck because they ain't never pulled up yet. So
And the crazy part, everybody know where I live at.
And the only reason they probably be like, oh, he's still posting. Who's to say he actually the one posting? But like people make time for who and what they want to make time for, and that's just what it is. So you know how females say, I don't F with a lot of D's because X, Y, and Z. It's the same for men because men's are bitches too. They the biggest ones. They real life the biggest ones. It's always a competition versus support. Like if a female, like if I did hair, you did hair, we're gonna support each other.
Yep.
It's not gonna be like, oh no, let me try to figure out how to make this baby hair curl this way so she can't go that way. It's like, come on. But that's what men do. And then instead of saying something, they sneak this by making a post or doing something to show that they doing. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, come on now. If I was to really come up to you and say something, I can literally smack the shit out you and you won't do nothing.
It's not the answer.
But I'm just saying, you gotta realize you already know how I am. You know how I roll.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how I roll. So if I wanted to take it there, if I approach you and you try to get sideways, then you're gonna have to come up with a story.
And that's what I'm avoiding. Because while I'm a changed man, I still do have the potential, if I need to get unholy.
Doing something unholy.
So Valentine's Day is coming for all the lovers.
That would be me.
And I was
Do y'all smell like that?
blacker than, I think that's a day of blacker than Black Day. Because I feel like everything Valentine's Day oriented is directed at black people to spend their money. What do you think? You don't think so?
White people
I think it's
spend their
targeted.
money too. What are you talking about?
Not as much as we do.
Lies.
No.
You
You're
got
a fucking lie.
cars and putting flowers
many-
on the whole foyer of a 85 square foot.
So what about Family Dollar?
Family Dollar.
They pushing their bottom line.
Hey,
They said
man,
somebody
I
can
thought
buy
you
it.
were saying somebody was spending some real money. Somebody said
Look, I went in
Family Dollar.
Family Dollar last year for Valentine's Day because my wife wanted to make gift bags for the kids.
Okay.
Right? That line in Family Dollar for those balloons span at least 3 hours. And they was selling out of them. them balloons like crazy.
They just
And
get
there
a
was
better
not
bang
one
for
white
your
person in that
Y'all
line.
better get y'all
It's just
helium
a
tank.
better-
That's what I was
bang
about to say.
for
First of
your
all, they
butt.
got helium blowers, whatever
And
they
then
call.
if you was in Dollar Tree, they 125 now, so their line may be a little bit shorter because everything ain't a dollar.
Dollar no more. They definitely not
How
the
you
Dollar
know
Tree
that?
The last
anymore.
time I bought a daggone
Because
balloon.
you just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna spend $4.30 on everything. Now
Nope.
you like $5,
Yep.
$5.60. Like, come on now. They need to change their name, just like Five Below. Ain't nothing going below. I saw something in there for $7.
Not for
Where?
$7.
Five Below.
I
Not
said
above.
that. Look, I said that to say, why is it the big T's for the Bay and the sexy pajamas for social media?
Huh?
Because some people really celebrate that and they really enjoy it, and that's like a big thing for them. Because that's probably the only
That ain't
time.
what I asked.
Wait,
Why
what?
is it the big T's for Bay and the sexy pajamas for the gram for social media?
So why they showing
So
up for the
why
gram
you
versus
looking
giving
good for
your
social
man
media,
a
but
big
at home
titty?
you looking like some shit? Sugar,
Yeah.
honey, iced tea.
To be
What?
fair though, all men don't like lingerie.
Lingerie.
Like
Right.
they prefer big T's, and that be the thing.
So
Now-
why I can't be a sexy big T? Why I
What?
gotta
Mike,
Why-
Mike, what?
Why-
Explain a
why I
sexy
gotta
big T, Mike.
why I gotta be my big T?
Because that's the sexy
That's
part.
what
Okay.
Exactly.
So one Valentine's Day, right? I bought her some sexy big T's.
Who said they were sexy?
Explain.
I thought it was sexy. It had something nice and cute
Okay.
on the front of the tee.
Okay,
Sexy big
so-
T.
That is a nightgown.
So,
That is not a sexy BT.
I mean, it's supposed to be sexy to wake up in your
Yeah,
or go
it
to
was-
sleep in your
okay,
man
so
stuff,
technically-
like your work shirt,
There
your
you
little
go.
button
And then
ups
she
and
said
shit,
t-shirt
and your
and my panties
hello,
on.
hey.
so how would you feel though if
If you had
you
on
the
my
partner,
BT,
you the partner, right? You're not on social media, but you see your partner on social media and
how?
because someone don't
How
called
people-
you and said they
how
saw your
people-
partner on social media
Okay.
and they sent you a picture of it.
Okay.
How would you feel finding out that they're putting up sexy pajamas on the gram, but they're not doing that in the bedroom?
Have y'all had that
I
conversation
was
that
about to
that's what
say,
you
That's
like?
what I was
If
about to
y'all
say.
in a
Communication is
relationship-
key.
And if you don't
Why
have that
don't you know
conversation
that?
to say, oh, I like to see you in lingerie, then okay. But if you're not saying that and she's posting it online and getting paid for posting it, because somebody's sliding in the cash app to see something extra. So they just not posting it for the world just to be posted.
So you don't know nothing
It's a
your
thirst
significant
trap.
other posting, like at all?
So not one bit.
It's
unless
a
That
thirst
seems
trap.
like that's a problem within the relationship
It's a
by
thirst trap.
itself.
It is.
Then
I'm asking you. it is a problem.
that's a big ass problem.
What?
If you don't have social media and I do, and you know I post on the regular, why would I not
Oh
tell
no
you
no
when I'm
no no
posting?
no. That's not the scenario.
Oh.
You don't post on the regular. You don't
Oh.
even you
Oh, so
don't
You
even-
need to be
thirst trapping.
specific then.
You thirst trapping.
you really don't even like social media for real.
Nigga, you hold up, because you making shit up as you go. That ain't what you said in the beginning. Oh, shit. That ain't what you said in
Hit
the
your
beginning.
leg. Hit your leg.
I need a table, right? I need like a...
Hit this right here. Then.
Okay.
Ooh.
That ain't what you said.
So I'm throwing in curveballs.
So if I don't post, and then when I do post,
It's only lingerie.
I'll take it a step further.
The plot
What if it's for profit?
Then we both in the winning.
Y'all wanna
What's up
say
with
what?
that? We winning.
Why- If I'm getting paid to do it, why wouldn't I tell you?
What if you're on the cover of a magazine?
Man,
Nigga, then you ain't in the picture no more at this point.
I was about to say, if I'm not telling you, clearly I don't
Sorry.
even want to be with you. That's what it's giving.
Bad.
I'm trying to take this podcast to new lights.
No.
Do I want to be
moral
with
of
you?
the story is
No.
you should give sexy pajamas in the bedroom and sexy pajamas on social
Man,
media.
That's what your partner want to give.
No, you just
Oh, boy.
went left, and now you gonna try to come back. Now, no, we gonna buck this 160 turn.
Spin the block.
Wait, I ain't even spinning the block yet. I'm hitting the corner.
It was
Did you
160 for
just
me.
say that it's for profit? it's on a magazine and the spouse
Doesn't know
at all?
I don't think so.
I need you to wake up.
I've listen.
All right.
I did my. Listen,
I'm
let
spinning
me
the
talk
block
real
now.
quick.
I'm back where I was at.
Let me talk real quick. I did my journalistic investigation, and I get the feeling that the spouse or the partner, because you know, the LGBT now you got partners, them and they. So I have
Him,
to say
she,
partners.
her, and it is getting on my nerves right now.
I have to say partners, right? Because it can be two dudes and it can be two girls. But during my investigation that I completed today, I learned that I don't believe this person's partner knows that this is happening.
So, are you going to say something?
No. I mind my business. I teach her to mind her business.
Well, you teaching, son.
But I will continue to sit back as I do daily.
You basically just said something on here.
Huh?
You basically just sold them.
No,
Well, I mean, they don't know who they or she
Yeah.
or he it is.
They
on,
know.
yeah, she know.
I want to know.
She know. I'll tell you after the pod's over.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Because I feel like if I
Y'all got
don't
me
move
ready
on,
to go and get me a little secret something.
What'd that look like?
A secret?
You better tell
Not
me.
a secret.
It looked like a secret.
That whole thing, nah.
I got my wife over there with her mind. Her mind is running
No,
right
because
now.
I don't think that it. Nah.
But no, seriously, and this is real. I do believe, regardless if your partner is on social media or not, there should be open dialogue about the things that you display. Because regardless of that, you represent us, not yourself.
Absolutely.
So don't have me out looking stupid. That's all I'm saying.
But some
All right,
partners don't
now
know
let's
where to
move
draw the
on.
line
Brett-
at. Some
Brett
people may
Favre-
think this don't look stupid or not.
Brett Favre is suing everyone.
I thought we weren't doing that.
No, you told me. You sent it to me.
And I said, you said we're not doing that.
No, what I said we wasn't doing is Vontae Davis.
We not doing this.
You said sports. You said, babe, why didn't you tell me? So now I'm going to bring it up. Or should I not bring it up?
Go ahead.
It's hilarious for
I
me.
just said.
The only reason I want to bring it up is because this person's response to the
Didn't
lawsuit.
I just say?
And I want to
baby,
say
talk about sports
allegedly.
and stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, babe.
Allegedly.
Understand?
I'll be like,
Allegedly, because I don't.
about.
I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't want him to send me no cease
Yeah.
and desist.
Who's sending you?
Brett Favre.
So listen,
Oh, man.
you ready for
Get
it?
sued alongside Shannon Sharp and an auditor from Mississippi.
His name is
by
Favre.
Brett fucking Favre.
It's Favre.
Brett Favre suing me in a defamation lawsuit saying I defamed his name to try to earn a profit. With this, obviously, I believe comes discovery and depositions and all these other things. So I would like to let the New York lawyers that wrote me 2 letters before this thing got announced. First letter was, we would like you to go back and erase every single video that has Brett Favre's name mentioned in it from your YouTube library, your Twitter library, and everything else. This is a warning shot, pretty much. So I looked at that. I said, that is hilarious. Of course we're not doing that. Put that down, move on with my life. Then a few days later, just a few days ago, actually, you have until Wednesday, okay, this Super Bowl week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, to issue a public apology to Brett Favre and also to erase all of the video in your catalog that involve Brett Favre's name. That is 8:30 Wednesday. So my wife read that to me because I was here. She was not here yet. And I immediately started laughing because my wife understands I'm one of the worst apologizers in history. It's tough to get me to do it. It is. It's very difficult. So now I had a deadline, 8:30. I was planning on doing it.
Yeah.
We played pickleball.
We did. It happens.
Flew right through it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's just the gist of it.
He probably
Now, what I want, because y'all don't, I know y'all don't
That's
pay
my
attention.
man.
I know y'all don't pay attention to sports
Definitely
like
don't.
that, but Brett Favre was accused of stealing from a fund that was supposed to help a school in Montgomery or Wisconsin or wherever it is, advance, build up. And there were reports that said he actually did do it. Allegedly. Right? Because I don't want him to come after me. I don't have nothing to give you. Nothing. I'm talking. You can have that Buick outside. That is all I got for you. But he sent that. But look, does that not seem like he's trying to bully people?
Yeah.
But then hiding behind
his lawyers.
So they're accusing him of embezzling.
Of course.
Yeah, they're accusing him of doing what every other white person does.
And
whatever they say he did, he probably did this.
Why is his name spelled Favr?
You know what, ma'am?
Say his name wrong.
Out of all that, that
was her only takeaway.
That's how much I care.
if you listen to Pat is saying
that's intimidation.
Yeah, so Pat
and you're not about to bully me.
So Shannon Sharp, he's a Hall of Fame tight end.
Hey,
you know who Shannon Sharp is, you know. But Pat McAfee, that's his name. He was a punter for the Colts. During this time and all this was going on, they both was going. They was a little angry because they said if a black person did it, they would throw us under the bus. Basically, they would shame us. We would get kicked out because we would get kicked out of the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
They'll be looking for every. Because for instance,
we ready to take away all your accolades.
Perfect example. Reggie Bush was accused of taking money when he was in college. They went back and took Reggie Bush's Heisman Award away from him because of that situation and because they found out he lied. Now he's a black man, right? When you do all this investigating and all this and all this stuff, and you find a person to have done the things that he are accused of, the action or the consequences should be neutral. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be based off of color. It shouldn't be if you do the crime, you do the time or whatever.
Especially if they do the same thing.
Yeah, so
one punishment.
But it's not gonna be the same. Because he's bad favorite.
It was how she said his whole name this time.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wind down this episode. We're talking about chores in a relationship. Chores in a relationship. But I want to make sure I give the full thoughts before I let her go. 'Cause she was ready. We was already talking about that off camera.
Oh yeah, I was having.
I got questions.
But no, what I mean about chores in a relationship, I think every partner in a relationship brings something unique to the household. And I remember myself, for instance, I used to overload my wife, thinking she's supposed to cook, clean, wash and fold clothes. And then I used to get mad when she didn't do things the way I expected it. But I remember one time Pastor told me, if you got a problem with the person doing the way they do it, you do it yourself. Mm-hmm. So we also have to find ways in your relationship to make it easy on everybody. You do what you're great at in the relationship. That's what I mean. So how do you feel about chores in the relationship? And should there be chores in a relationship? I know some people, they choose to put up a calendar and they be like, okay, on Tuesday, you going to wash the dishes.
That's for kids. Not no damn. If I gotta put up a calendar for my significant other.
There's partners that use calendar-oriented instructions for each other to specifically break down when you should be doing this.
That's dumb.
That's stupid, right?
That's dumb.
No, that is dumb. That should be in your mind.
Exactly. Your ass is an adult, a grown up.
But do you think chores in a relationship, is there something wrong with it?
What the same chores that your ass had before you was in a relationship are the same damn chores you should have when you're in one.
Some people don't.
It shouldn't be a chore thing, but I don't think it's more so set as a chore. I think it's more set as a gender role type thing that you think the women's supposed to do X,
exactly.
Y, Z. So once you get in a relationship, you stop what you doing as
exactly.
a single person.
That's where the problem lies right there.
And that's the issue. It's not saying chores.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Because I did gender role thing.
I did another journalism investigation.
Another one.
I'm vicious with it. I'm just shooting text messages, right? Just filling out. But I set it up as if I was actually checking on people when I really wasn't. I was getting bulletin board material for the podcast. And what I got back from this is a lot of men do not believe they should be doing anything. Specifically, if they're the breadwinner. They don't think they should be doing nothing. They just think they supposed to come home, prop their feet up, get the dick and balls rubbed whenever they want to, get their back rubbed, and they don't feel like they should play a role in the household at all.
How?
But I got another one for you. But will get mad if things aren't done in the household a certain way that they would like it to be done.
But let's kick it. You was like that.
No.
You just said you was like that, though.
No. This ain't about me.
Yeah. No.
Was like that and like that are two different things.
No, you was like that. And then when I said something or I didn't do something, only way you did it is if I didn't do it because you got tired of looking at it. And
same with you. Since we're making this about me, let's switch this to you.
Let's do it. Like I said,
I would also be doing something.
When it comes to a situation,
and if she hadn't done it for a while, she would get angry at me and then decide to do it with anger. So anytime she cleans, I know she's mad at me. So I would just come up to her and be like, "Dang, what I do to you?" And she'd be like, "What you talking about?" I'm like, "You're doing extra cleaning." Not to say she doesn't clean, but it's a certain level of cleaning that I know.
It was deep cleaning.
Yes, when there's bags of trash gathered and like she don't woke up extra early and started, and I'm like, oh shoot, what did I do now?
Scrubbing the baseboards.
Yeah, but no, I was like that. You had expectations.
But
if you was bringing in all the money and you was doing all the labor.
Okay, so you talking about housewife shit.
Yeah, but see, I also saw someone who expected somebody to be a housewife, and then he died, and then the housewife didn't know what to do.
And financial situation.
And everything. You're just like life dropped when he died. Life went with him, and I particularly never want my wife to be in that situation. So I'm always empowering her the best way that I can, even if she's giving me a lot of pushback.
That's blissful ignorance,
I appreciate that, babe.
Because I don't want her to be, I don't want it to be to the point where like, you know, something happened to me today or tomorrow, and yeah.
I'm good.
Unless you're
but specifically, we're going right back to spousal chores. And should chores be the word you use?
No.
Shouldn't it just be if you good at grocery shopping and you're good in cooking, but I'm good in washing clothes and folding? Okay,
then that should come naturally.
What's wrong with that?
So
that's a
why
natural.
Would you expect her to do something that you
but sometimes it also takes maturity to get to that point, because everyone goes to that burnout phase where they just going so hard. That's both spouses. And they won't even do chores at all. Guess what they doing? They're hiring the Koreans to do the chores, or the Spaniards to do the chores.
Not the
Spaniards. I outsource for certain things in my household because I'm not putting no fucking baseboards. I'm not going doing the windowsills. I'm not doing none of that. So I'm going to hire somebody else, but at the end of the day, I believe if you should be doing the same things that you would be doing if you was living on your own in the relationship.
Okay,
now, if
so
if your wife or your husband decide to pick up the things that you were already doing, then that's their choice.
Yeah.
But don't expect me to take on another dependent. If I ain't push your ass out, bitch, I'm not responsible for your grown ass.
But you're supposed to take on a dependent if you're head of the household.
I said dependent. You're grown. I just said I am not responsible for your grown ass. You're not my dependent.
You're my partner.
Oh. You're grown behind. Excuse me, world. Excuse me.
I'm
working on
myself.
I'm like Tiffany. I'm working on myself.
I got a blink. I like look. We lost eyes.
It's the point that she understood.
I'm like this.
It's the point that she understood. Instead of saying, "What's wrong with
That's all I'm saying." Because even if my spouse is good at well, my spouse is better at being tidy.
Yeah.
I'm not a tidy person because guess what? I got a host of effing kids and a full-time double shift job. So I'm not the tidiest person. I ain't dirty, mofos. Don't get it twisted. But that's his specialty, and you know, I let him deal with that. But it doesn't mean that I don't clean. I just don't clean the way that he would want me to clean. At it. So you pick up that slack, but don't expect me to come home, cook, clean, suck and fuck. I'm sorry. Take care of the kids, bathe, wash cars and clean the lawnmower and all this other stuff while you sitting over here just tidying up because that's what you're good at.
All right, what's your thoughts? Because you look like it's brewing.
Who, me? I mean, I've been in a situation where the person I was living with was way better at cleaning than I was, but I was the cook. So he would clean all the time, and I would cook, and that was cool for us. We understood our roles. But you got some people who want you to do everything and think that you're supposed to be kissing their ass just because they are male.
Yeah.
And that's not
but
cool.
what do you say about the person that expects you to do everything? Just because they're bringing in everything.
Bye. Because nobody will be bringing in everything, not in my household.
If we're both working, you can't expect that from me. If you are literally bringing in everything,
if I'm not working,
if you paying for my lifestyle and stuff, there's a good compromise we can get to. I'm sorry, that's just me though.
Not me, because just because you're paying the bills, I'm still taking care of the household, just like the housewives say.
Well,
you paying the bills. Any housewife in general, Georgetown, Bethesda, wherever you want to be. I don't give a damn Southeast. You paying the bills, but Negro, I'm taking care of you. Actually, you paying the bills, but I'm taking care of you.
Yeah. I'm putting in the labor. You literally go to work, come home with the money to pay the bills. But when you went to work, what did you do? You just took time to sit on the clock for how many ever hours. You ain't really put in no work.
But you didn't have to do it.
But for me to wash clothes, bathe kids, cook, clean the dishes, put the food up, make your plate, make your lunch, fold clothes, put it up, get stuff together for the next day, like...
And praying everything.
But ain't that understood when you take on the role of being a housewife anyway?
That's the difference. If it's understood. He said, is it right? I don't believe that it's right. If it's a mutual agreement, I can't speak on your agreement. I'm just saying me. No.
When you say we can come to a compromise, because y'all had that conversation, but when it's just put on you because they think that that's what you should be doing, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, I agree. What y'all think about the calendar that states when you should be doing your chores?
Shut up.
Ain't no calendar.
Okay, for instance,
if people are good at doing stuff like that, that might be good for organization.
One? And I'm not even just making this
up.
If
somebody forgets
because I saw the calendar. Right? See, people be posting stuff on social media.
They do.
And they forget the background.
You got this pile of clothes behind you.
I see something come past my eyesight and I think it's entertaining for a podcast, I'm going to go back and look and zoom in. I might even screenshot it just so I can get a good still shot of it. Don't got it no more, but I remember it because I thought it was crazy as hell. Right? This calendar isn't even dictated on who does what better. You gonna cook this day? You gonna wash dishes this day?
But I don't think that's fair because sometimes I feel like cooking on the day that you want to cook.
There is a chore. No? There is a chore I refuse to do. Grocery shopping. You know why I don't want to do grocery shopping? Because for some reason I go to the grocery store and spend $100 on 3 bags. Right? She go to the grocery store and spend that same $100 and come back with a cart full.
That's because you don't know how to bargain. Y'all just look at stuff.
No, it's not the bargain. It's the time that goes into bargaining. Mm-hmm. Last week, for instance, set the scene. I'm going through the grocery store. She gave me a list of stuff that I should get, and she also told me pay attention to the discount.
Yep.
There is 30 minutes that goes into paying attention to the discount.
But it's not.
I'm in there impatient. I'm in there impatient as hell. I'm like, man, screw this stuff.
He just start picking stuff up.
Just picking up and throwing.
That's your fault.
I promise you, if she even told me just the discount stuff, I'd have spent $100 on the little bit of stuff I got. And then on top of that, the prices of groceries, dog. Oh, I don't
even want to talk about it.
I got stressed out doing that.
My cup is not full enough.
I'm like, I get to the self checkout. I'm ringing myself up. I'm at $20, right? And I only put like 2 things in the bag. I'm like, oh, is this gonna stop? Like, I remember the prices of the stuff that I was picking up as I was walking through the grocery store, and I never felt like this was $70 worth of stuff.
Like 1, 3.
Only thing I got was
2,
some potatoes,
5 equals
some crab meat. I think that's what it was, the freaking crab meat. And she never ate it. So now I wasted like
It's
$8,
not,
$9.
no. It's the flake that Alex likes, and she has eaten it. She eat it with her salad.
Just now. But that's a week after I bought it. We could have waited till the week.
So you wanted to eat it now? When you buy it?
He said when I buy it, I needed to be eating that day.
Just serious. She really. I'm going through the advertisement of the stuff, and none of this stuff I needed. Right. So they build a sale of items that you really don't need to try to force you to buy. But why am I going to buy something I don't need just for it to sit in my house and go bad? Look at this. Did he really just drop 1 tip? Oh my God. He
made the other one.
Hold up, time out. What is he saying? It's another one.
Another one.
Hold on. What is he saying?
Baby
Because
face
this
is
man
getting to
done
the
did all
soul.
these things.
Shh. I don't feel like that should make him cry like that.
At all.
He doing too much. That's for theatrics.
No, don't say can you
Anyway.
see? So they crying with the white man, but they weren't crying with Babyface. I'm just saying.
So I'm looking. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just there.
Anyway, y'all.
And he like, am I listening to the same thing?
Let's hurry up and get this podcast over. But no, seriously, I'm going through it and I'm thinking, man, we don't need none of this. But then I get to that register and I'm like, I should have got some of this. My prices was a bit high. I swear, I got like 3 bags, and the only reason it was more bags is because I tried to like just take extra bags to justify the price. So I started putting like 2 items in this bag, an item in this bag.
I'm getting my money's worth.
Oh man, I'm getting
When
these
you
bags.
literally could have had 1 bag.
I'm getting all these bags. I need people to understand why I spent $70. I get home as the barber walking. I'm like, man, I'm never going grocery shopping again. This is bad, dog.
We're in a recession.
So what do you think I feel when I go to the store and I buy stuff
You come
and
back-
I can't never get none of it?
You come back looking happy. I didn't feel the same way that you
No,
feel.
I'm talking about when I buy stuff and because I don't eat it that week, y'all feel the need to eat my shit.
That's because I don't want it to go bad and feel like we're wasting our money.
that! It's mine.
No, don't say y'all, because that y'all is now coming down to them. You know it's true. You can't say nothing about
Hence
me.
why
Y'all.
your bag of chips was open.
Yeah. them ate that, not y'all.
Why a
I
whole
looked at the bag.
16-pound count
I
of the little Nutty Buddy
I
Kit
ate
Kat
2.
ice creams I just bought last week are
I
now
ate
down
2.
to 1.
Oh damn.
I ate 2.
I ate 2.
That's it.
Nah, you gotta
and
double
I
that.
ate the,
You know you gotta
I
double
ate the
that.
2 in front of her.
Yeah,
So-
so she can see you eat those too. But you really had
Yeah.
Prices
2,
as
3
well.
more.
Because we just spent what? $13 on
Baby.
36-count eggs?
Man.
You see what I'm
Baby.
saying?
Man.
But that's why these jobs need to give us a better cost of living raise.
Exactly.
Because they
the cost
sure
of living
not.
raises don't exist no more.
Yeah,
They need to
exactly.
get everybody food stamps, whether you qualify or not.
I
The
remember.
district need to pay for.
I remember
the
though.
city,
There
state
once be,
need to pay for
there
rent.
used to be a time, right, a couple years back, where that cost of living raise was like a percentage,
Yeah.
and the percentage was high, based off of.
And it used to be every year.
Yeah, some of them. Oh, now they like every 5 years.
Not even that.
Even that, yeah.
I'm still waiting on my cost of living.
Yeah,
I've been here damn near 20.
You living?
That's cool.
Basically, are you living?
That's
No.
crazy, man. Because I hear Biden talking about You know,
I'm gonna need
man,
somebody to just go ahead and pull the oxygen tank away from him.
Next.
he do not need to run for president again.
He ain't running.
I'm
nowhere.
afraid for our next set of options.
Yeah.
Ain't that other
It's
dude?
not
Ain't he
good.
supposed to be trying
It's
again? Oh God, please.
Yeah. But
Well, at least
back to
Trump,
the
you
Chore.
didn't check.
back to the Chore calendar though.
That I had to pay back on tax time. The fuck? That I didn't get no check.
No, they still trying to get you to pay that back.
Like,
they asked me
stop
about
it.
it this year.
What the
The COVID
tax?
check, yeah. They still asking for money back, and they claim.
They got their money back for the child tax credit.
Yeah, they still asking about that too.
Back.
But they sure made it seem like it was going to be tax
Like
free.
it was helpful. They helping me.
Yeah.
How you helping me? You gonna give me something to get back?
Exactly.
So all
But
in
you
all,
gonna sneak and
So
take it
long.
back like I ain't paying
And
attention.
people be counting on their taxes too.
so all in all, like Dee said, chores aren't chores. You do what you were doing if you were single.
Period.
Yeah, don't. But that calendar though, you need to pull that calendar out and make sure you don't take no pictures in front of that calendar. Because next time I see that goddamn calendar, I'm gonna screenshot and it's gonna be one of the thumbnails to my to the episode with your face in front of it. And you know I'm petty like that.
What dare you?
My editing
I double
skills
dog
are real.
day.
Just 'cause she want to know who the hell
dog
doing it.
Yup.
Even though you already know.
I truly. I don't know.
But thank you for listening to another episode of MTMJ with the wife.
And the other wife.
Thank y'all for listening, man. We out. Peace.